Welcome to the 1992 Goodyear Nationals. Hi, I'm Colin Russell and with me is Gerald McDornan.
Thanks, Colin. And during the 1992 season, Calder Park has again provided spectacular drag racing action with record numbers of crowds, and of course the highlight of the season is the return of the Nationals to Calder Park Raceway for the first time since 1968.
1 week prior to the event, we had the unfortunate, untimely death of Lee Pascoe, the popular Ballarat supergas driver. And one of the most moving displays of affection I think I've seen at a drag race meeting was when all the supergassers came out and paid that magnificent tribute in Lee's memory.
Sad day for Australian drag racing when Lee Pascoe lost his life in a road accident, and the missing man formation was performed by the Supergas Racing Association. Qualifying at the Goodyear Nationals was very, very tough, with some 35 superstock racers trying for just the 16 spots available in the field. And to qualify was a major achievement. Non-qualifiers for superstock included the AA gasser of Raf Perotti, the double B gasser of Mal Harrington, and the A gasser of Ian McCurdy.
Qualifying in top bike saw the sound of the nitro-burning Harleys being overshadowed by the ride of Bill Curry on the Curry and Pierce Kawasaki, putting him into the history books with Australia's first ever 6-second motorcycle pass, a stunning 6.92 at a backed off 185 miles per hour.
In top fuel, American Glenn Mikers, driving the Sydney-based fueler of Santo Raposada, top qualified with a 5.47 second pass at 271 miles per hour.
Great to see for the first time since 1989 that funny car was contested at the Australian Nationals. Romeo Capitanio top qualified with a 5.79 at 254 mile an hour, and the Queensland-based Camaro of the Athelwood team took out the number 2 spot in the 5-car field.
Pro Comp featured the best of Australia's alcohol dragsters and funny cars. The Elkie Funnies of Alan Dunlop and Wayne Yearbury were imported from New Zealand by Calder Park and Rocket Industries for the Goodyear Nationals. Queensland's Adrian Posibon put together an international team featuring driver Englishman Steve Reed and crew chief Bob Meyer from the United States. Reed qualified the dragster in the number 1 spot with a 6.20, and Jeff Burnett rounded out the 8-car field with a 6.45. Disappointed non-qualifiers included Vic Baker, Dave Hawke, John Noonan, and all the way from New Zealand, Wayne Yearbury.
The debut of rookie Jerry Parenti's Camaro and Hans Van Dyke's brand new VN Commodore were among the highlights of Pro Stock. A best of 8.33 put Van Dyke at number 4 in the 6-car field, with Tony Wedlock in his Buick engine Pontiac taking out the coveted number 1 qualifying position with a personal best of 8.16.
John Zapier came to the 92 Nationals as a clear favourite for competition eliminator. He qualified number 1, but in a later qualifying session he tapped the wall and despite an all-night thrash was unable to take his place in the 16-car field. The small block Chevy of Wayne Jones qualified in the number 2 spot after a series of 6-second passes with a best of 6.79 at 197 miles per hour.
Pro Stock motorcycle, a class that really is working here in Australia now, continues to gain in strength with 11 competitors competing for the 8 spots available in the first round.
In competition bike, a strong field of 22 entries battled it out and qualified for the 16 bike field. Number 1 spot went to Perth's Lou Cotter when he went 35 hundredths of a second under his national record with a 9.15 second pass on his A-altered Kawasaki.
Well, that's how we are after 2 days of qualifying.